Hello, world, I guess. Congratulations. By the time you see this, there will be no more superheroes. You're getting a chance to heal. Me? I'm Rachel Gardner. I'm the last superhero. Though, not yet the last. Not yet a superhero. 30 minutes from now, I'll be dead. So, there's time. Can you imagine? Me, who never took a stand on anything, saving all of you at the cost of my life. Well, here's my other last deed. 30 years from now, 100 years from now, you won't remember what it was like. You'll start thinking superheroes are good. You'll bring them back. They are a cancer on humanity. We're a cancer. I'm not. But I will be. I will be a cancer in 29 minutes. There's time. You should know what happened to the world. This must never happen again. The first superhero was created 320 years ago, in the year 2015. His name was Donald Burkoff, an engineer, 27 years old, good looking, seen his pictures all over. There was some kind of serum, a concoction followed by a series of radiations created by Dr. Michael Wallach. Turned him into an immortal god. Nothing could physically hurt him. He could fly, super strong, super fast. He was a citizen of a country called the United States, what today is called the United Emirates. With his help, his country fought wars it didn't have to, and won. He was considered a hero, but he wasn't really. He thought being a hero was all pluses, no minuses. He didn't know about the price. No one did that first year. During that first year, 2 more superheroes were created by the United States. Ashley Coulter, a kindergarten teacher, and Margot McKee, the doctor's mistress. Almost a year after Donald Burkoff became a superhero, he collapsed. His brain was fried in some way by the serum. He was still alive, still breathing, still blinking, but he never spoke again. He never moved on his own. But he was still invulnerable. He couldn't be killed. Oh, and he didn't get old. He doesn't get old. Still alive today, 320 years later. Saw him in a museum once, in full costume. It's very impressive. Supposedly he'll never die. He breathes, but he doesn't have to. He can survive space, drowning, anything. Except I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill all of them. Even you. Even me. So, he was gone. A super vegetable. A few months later, Ashley Coulter, the kindergarten teacher, turned into a vegetable. And a few months after that, almost exactly a year after she'd become a superhero, the mistress's brain went too. Without superheroes to protect him, Dr. Wallach was kidnapped by the Chinese. Same China we have today, only it wasn't an empire yet. They tortured him. He gave them the secret to the serum. Now China had superheroes. Volunteers willing to sacrifice everything to serve. So the United States had to make more. The volunteers now knew what would happen. They sacrificed the rest of their lives to serve their country for a year. And now the two countries had a superhero war on their hands. Okay, enough. I didn't want to be a superhero. Who would be crazy enough to live forever as a vegetable? Even if you got to be a god for a year, the price is too heavy. Yet, here I am, sacrificing everything for you. You'd better be worth it. This is all your fault. We're saving all of you by getting rid of your heroes. You have to listen to me, okay? Never bring them back. Yeah. Time's short. So, we're still 320 years ago, in the year 2016 now. China has superheroes. The United States has superheroes. Both sides know superheroes have only 1 year to live as gods and eternity as indestructible vegetables. Years pass. There are always more and more superheroes. And superhero battles are bad. The more time passes, the more the secret to the serum leaks to other countries. In 10 years, 10 countries have superheroes. All volunteers. All willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. Now jump ahead another 10 years. At any given time, Earth has 6 dozen living superheroes at war with each other. Meanwhile, superhero countries already have a stockpile of 100 brain-dead Indestructibles. Now jump ahead 100 years. Earth is in shambles. Most countrysides and big cities have been ruined by superheroes and superhero fights. Superheroes can cause more damage than nuclear weapons if used right. I mean, a couple of superheroes have survived a nuclear blast at 0 range. Nothing can stop them. Nothing can kill them. Us. So now there are 200 superheroes at any given time. There are now more than 12,000 living vegetable superheroes in the world. Some of their bodies have already been sold in the black market. Countries don't know what to do with their still living, half-dead heroes. There's a disposing of problem. There's a morale problem. Too many heroes are breathing vegetables. That chips away at a country's morale, even when it is winning a war. But no country can afford to stop making superheroes. So the cancer cycle continues. And continues. And continues. Now jump ahead another 100 years. Most countries have been driven back to the Stone Age. Technology has remained in the same place basically since superheroes were created. There are now more than 150,000 Indestructibles. More than 150,000 who were once people, became gods, and then became dirt. The world was constantly on the brink of nuclear war, with superheroes as the only defense against those weapons. Everything was in chaos and everyone was at war. Superheroes could attack anywhere, destroy anything, and find anyone. This time, there was one superhero who made the leap. He betrayed his country by deciding to protect the world. His name was Dallas Palmer. Thank God for him. He banded together 5 other superheroes. They eliminated nuclear weapons, threw them into the sun. They destroyed all scientific evidence of how those weapons were made. Got rid of the books, got rid of the scientists, then they got rid of something else. They destroyed all evidence of how the superhero serum was made. Completely destroyed it. No new superheroes could be created. Enough was enough. They would be the last. And they were. These great heroes, they just, one by one, they turned into vegetables. And one by one, they just went. And then, suddenly, there were no more conscious superheroes in the world. We could begin to heal. But we couldn't. More than 100 years have passed. And it's only gotten worse. Dead superheroes are worse than living ones. Dave! Yeah, hey. How many superheroes did you get? Good. Tie them up. That was Dave, He's dead now. Vegetable. He finished his tasks early and called me the last 30 seconds he had. I heard him lose it and fall. I'd be crying my eyes out, except I'm going to be dead in 15 minutes. Me and my friends, half of us are dead. We'll be dead soon. We're all going to die. Also, you can heal the world from the cancer of dead superheroes and live ones. I know you're in my future, but you don't have perspective. You don't know. Imagine my world, not your world. Before we got rid of superheroes. There are more than 150,000 Indestructibles in the world. They can't die. They can't grow old. They can't come to any harm. And they can't defend themselves. Superheroes are lying in the street, dirty, wearing clothes from 100 years ago. If they're lucky, some are just naked. Some are taken by people to be their sex toys in their homes, or to serve as furniture. There used to be museums for superheroes. They used to spray their body each morning with some material that held them up. Held their hands and heads up so they look heroic. And by the end of each day, their sheer strength would break down the material. And they would just lie there in heaps on the floor. And the process would start again the next day. There are no more museums today. All pillaged. Superheroes are used in art pieces. I saw a wall of naked men hanging off the ceiling, facing a wall of naked women flapping against each other in the wind. I'm guessing it meant something. In the street where I live, a gang of teenagers found Eve Martinez, Spain's greatest superheroine, the one who stood against a wall of nuclear weapons. And they were taking turns raping her body for weeks. I don't think there's a single female superhero that wasn't raped at least once. In the school where I teach, some guy was suspended for a week. He found a man and a woman, superheroes, dressed them as superheroes, then charged students for a 30-second kiss or feel or anything, I guess. Made a lot of money. Some of my students found an abandoned army hangar with a mountain of superheroes. Dead gods and goddesses. They snuck in every day, did with the bodies. We've all become dirty. Well, how can we not when our gods are naked garbage in the streets? The highest thing we can achieve is being a superman, a superwoman. Well, our super people are shit in the streets. And we look at ourselves. How can we not be lower than shit? We're angry and we're spiteful. We're violent and we're poor. We don't try. We hate, and we're hateful. And self-respect. We are so small. And each new generation believes it's even smaller than the last one. Dead superheroes are worse than living ones. Anyone who becomes a hero is cancer and brings hate and abuse and... That's not what this is about. I wasn't up to the present yet. A bit more than a year ago, Jack Fowler happened. And superheroes came back. And he started with my sister. Just a second, I need to breathe. "10 minutes till I become a superhero. 15 minutes till I die. And take them all with me. Just enough time to tell you how the world collapsed. With my sister and me in the middle of it. The one good thing about this lousy world is that it has no nukes. Dallas Palmer and his band of superheroes threw all the nukes into the sun. Got rid of the knowledge and those who had it. And got rid of the superhero serum too. We were a world with no nukes and only dead superheroes for over 100 years. Last year, a nuclear bomb destroyed Moscow. The next day, 12 countries announced they had nukes in their arsenals. Suddenly, magically. We found out later how that happened. But for now, my sister and I, we're just trying to get by. Without parents, I raised her. I supported her. I was an English lit teacher. Times are bad. Schools are shutting down all over the country. No new schools are being opened. My school was shut down. I was fired without prospects. Robin was a waitress. A waitress. We didn't think about nukes. We needed to get through the month. Robin had a crazy idea. Jack Fowler, the richest man in the country, a billionaire, was financing a movie about Maiden of the Mist. She became a superhero and then became a pacifist, refused to fight. Her government sent its own superheroes against her. Killed her family. It's a tragic story, but everyone loves her today. Fowler was holding countrywide auditions for his maiden movie, open to everyone. If you wanted, you could audition no matter who you were. She looked like Maiden a bit. Never acted. The salary would set us for life. She tried. They asked to see her again. Fowler himself did. Young, handsome, a billionaire. Asked her over for dinner. She agreed. He has a hall of superheroes, standing there like gods, dressed like heroes, shiny. He worships them. His people wax them into position every morning. After a couple of auditions, a couple of dates, she spent the night. When he slept, she saw his computer. She didn't mean to, but the information was right there. Fowler was the one responsible for the nukes. He was the one selling the nukes anonymously in the black market. Bombing Moscow was a demonstration that he had the weapons. Only, there were no nukes. He created small satellites above the Earth that he can move. He sold the remote controls to those satellites to the highest bidders. Each satellite, unknown to the buyers, held a superhero, not a nuke. The remote aims and releases the superhero at the target. When dropped from so high up, the superhero gains speed and hits the ground with a massive explosion. It looks like a nuke. A Fowler Company chopper comes in and collects the superhero immediately after the explosion. Who's to know? He held a live video auction. No one could see him, but he could see everyone else. 15 countries attended. As proof that he had the weapons, he bombed Moscow. Moscow was annihilated. Countries bought their controls to the nukes as quickly as possible. No one could afford not to have one. They were selling for more than $1 billion apiece. No one had time to check the explosion wasn't radioactive. But that was only part of his plan. His scientists were working on rediscovering the serum. They were done, they thought. They were ready. Fowler was using the auditions to find women he likes, to bed, to brainwash, to become totally his. He would then turn them into superheroes. While the world was plummeting into turmoil because of the threat of nuclear wars, Fowler would be its savior. With new superheroes. Superheroes he owned, body and soul, brainwashed to do what he said, in love with him, betting him. Such a perfect plan. But my sister found out about it. And he didn't know. At first. Robin came home, told me all about Fowler's plan, the fake nuclear bombs, the fact that he had the superhero serum, how he wanted to use it, probably on her. Robin wanted to stop him. We shouted at each other for a day. She couldn't walk away. She's the only one who knows. She couldn't just forget. He'd do it with someone else. She couldn't just leave Fowler. He doesn't take rejection well. He's rich and vindictive. If you really want to stop him, then expose him to the press and then disappear. It wouldn't work, she said. He's got the media in his pocket, and the police, and the government. He's got more money and resources than anyone, certainly in a country that's too poor and corrupt. She wanted to go with his plan. pretend she's in love. Let him brainwash her. Become a superhero and then turn the tables. No, I said no. No, you can't. You can't do that to me. You leave me. I raised you. I won't lose you. But she wanted to. I couldn't stop her. It took 3 months. She dated Fowler when the brainwashing sessions began. They drugged her, fed her with information, kept her from sleeping. She would disappear for 3 weeks at a time, appearing completely different. When she came to see me, she was under watch. A second here, a small wink there. I saw she was acting, but I also saw she was different. I couldn't watch her slip away. It doesn't matter. While Robin was being brainwashed, the nuclear country started small wars. 3 months in, they started using their bombs. Millions killed each time. Turns out, Fowler didn't have to worry about the nukes. The satellites had a GPS tuned in on him. If a bomb was fired in his general vicinity, it wouldn't go off. The superhero wouldn't be dropped. He sold nukes, but never had to worry about being killed by one. 12 more countries announced they had nuclear weapons now. The world was getting even worse. And I knew Robin would never stop now. Then the day came. Fowler was convinced she was ready. He gave her the serum and the radiation treatments. This is how she tells it. She came out of the radiation booth feeling all-powerful, feeling better than she ever felt. First thing she did was grab Fowler by the collar, telling him what she thought of him. He looked at her calmly, pushed a button in his hand. He said, "The new serum doesn't work like the old serum. She doesn't have a year. She has 5 minutes on the dot." He just fired 3 nuclear weapons. She could take him and his empire out. Or she could save millions from death. She couldn't do both. He even gave her the coordinates. In a second, she was gone. She had super speed. She could fly. Was invulnerable. She found all 3 falling superheroes. She saved 3 cities. She sped through my home, leaving me a note telling everything. In 1 second, all I saw was a blur. She was going to kill Fowler. I don't know exactly what happened next. I know he wasn't hurt. He was on TV that evening talking about his movie. She probably collapsed right in front of him. I know for a fact he used her for sex many times since. Then he put her in his museum. Then grew tired of her. Put her here, in a basement in Fowler Towers, next to the parking garage where I'm now. He grew tired of her. Had new superhero sense. Put her in a closet, dressed like this. Thing is, Fowler now knew she was a traitor. He put 1 and 1 together, and now came after me. I had to run. Yeah, Sierra. Yeah, I'm here. Good. Yeah, I'm here waiting. Jack Fowler is dead. Sierra Burroughs just killed Jack Fowler. Sierra Burroughs is dead. Well, not alive. She was 17 years old. A hero. Now a vegetable superhero. Matt Hardwick just became a hero. When he's done, it'll be my turn. We're all taking turns, saving the world. He's 18 years old. He's a hero. Here's what you need to know. Fowler was after me. I ran. Needed help. I went where he wouldn't look. Dave Gabon, a former student from 5 years ago. I told him everything. Fowler, Robin, the nukes, the superhero serum, the price for the serum, that me and everyone I know are in danger. He hid me in an abandoned building. He contacted for me the one person I thought could help. One of my current students, a hacker. He contacted the people he trusted in his class, created a network of communication. Turns out they wanted to change the world and break some rules. They spied after Fowler's home. One of them snuck in. Saw him having sex with Robin. Vegetable Robin. Ran out and triggered an alarm. Now Fowler knew it. All my former students were in danger. We all ran and hid. Didn't know what to do. The world, meanwhile, countries were in open nuclear war. More and more superheroes appeared and disappeared, causing more trouble. Fowler had to be stopped. One day I came up with an idea. I took it back as soon as I said it. But they thought it was brilliant. They all wanted to do it. I thought it couldn't be done, so what did it matter? They started checking to see if it was possible. We all started mapping out where each of the dead superheroes was at the time. All over the world, in private collections and government collections, people's homes, rolling in the streets. We started putting names to faces, see who was missing. Turns out, if you hacked into the right government databases and collectors' databases, you could find all of them. All of them. Now we had a plan. Awful plan, but it would work. It needed all of us to give up our lives by becoming superheroes for 5 minutes each. I got my students into this. They had their whole lives to live. I didn't want them to die. But they each felt they had to do it. But first we needed to break into Fowler's complex. Took time to find out how, but we did it. They went up the building. I went here, to the parking garage on a Sunday. Eric Green was first to become a superhero. He took care of all of Fowler's security. The big man wasn't here, making it safe for us to continue. Then he collapsed. Next was Spencer Schweig, 17 years old, a genius. He started collecting all the superheroes from around the world at super speed and bringing them back. Then came Anna Gordon, then Barry Whalen, then Dave. Then Sierra took down Fowler and destroyed all information about the serum. Last one now is Matt Hardwick. He's using his 5 minutes to chain all the superheroes together, including himself. That's what he's doing now. That's how he's sacrificing his life. When he's done, when he dies in 5 minutes, it'll be my turn. I'll go up, become a superhero. It's my job to take my sister, add her to the chain of superheroes, and fly it and myself into the sun. It takes light 8 minutes to get from the sun to Earth, and I certainly won't be flying at the speed of light. I'll be a flying vegetable, chained to hundreds of thousands of flying vegetables. I'll make sure the speed is so great nothing will stop us. It's time for all superheroes to die. It's time to clean the Earth. It's time for there to be a last superhero. And that's me. You have to make sure this never happens again. Humanity isn't built for superheroes. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, done? Oh, great, that's good. I can't believe it, we're almost done. And you got a few seconds to spare. Yeah, I'm coming up, just... Huh? What? A superhero? But a living superhero. Fly. What? What? Who? Matt! Matt is a vegetable. What? How do you know my name? What? Who are you? How do you know my name? What? Fowler's contingency plan? What is that? You're not gonna find me. You're not gonna find me. In case of his death, he made sure a last superhero is created to put everything right. Oh my God. I don't think he knows where I am. Otherwise, with super speed, he'd be here already. He can't track the comm, it's still working. He would have been here. All I have to do is wait 5 minutes and he'll be a vegetable. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not going to come out. What does my home address have to do with anything? What did you do? What are you doing? You just murdered hundreds of people. He just wiped out the street I lived in and everyone was in it. Not the school! That's children! Oh my God. No, I'm not going to come out. The woman who raised us until I was 15 in Florida. Rosie! It'll be all right, Rosie. I'm not coming out. I'm not telling you. I'm not. Rosie! What? You have a dossier on all my friends. It's only me. It's only me left. I can't. I have to sit here and waiting to become a vegetable. No. I have to know where he is to add him to the others. No, not him! Why are you doing this? What did Fowler do to you that you owe this to him? Stop it! Stop! Don't kill anyone else! Listen! You know Fowler's dead, right? There's no master to tell you did right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that they're dead. It doesn't matter that they're dead. I'm not gonna feel pain when I'm dead. I'm stopping millions of your deaths. That was my hometown, you demon! Thousands of people! Well, here's the countdown for you, bastard. 10, 9, 8. Feeling weak? 5, 4. What? You can't fly anymore? 3. You're going down. You're going down. You're down. I know where he is. I'll pick him up first than everyone else. Time to become a superhero and save you fucking bastards.
Well, Rachel, was it? Thank you so much for saving us all. It's been 30 years since all the superheroes disappeared. I never actually knew what happened. Fowler Towers have been condemned to be destroyed. And if I hadn't gone down there to see, what I could find before they blew the place up, if I hadn't found this camera, no one would have known what happened. Ever. But, see, Rachel, you forgot something. See, you were so caught up with that new superhero that you went and got him, and you forgot this. Turns out, I have the only superhero left in the world. I think I'll keep this one for myself, Rachel. Thank you for the gift.